So today the class is Unlock Your Body, and we will need a scarf or a strap or a piece of cloth or a towel to help in some movements. And we also are going to need some pillows to help in a few stretches to support the body. So you can go grab them before we start the class. As usual, we start our gravity yoga classes with the 4 to 8 breathing, which is the breath that we are going to use during the class. Every time that we hold postures, we go to this kind of breath or this type of breath because it helps a lot our body to reach a different level of relaxation. So let's learn it first or practice it first to then start with the class. First thing is to sit. So sit in a comfortable position. You can be cross-legged. You can sit or be on your knees, sitting on your heels as well, whatever is comfortable for you. If you're sitting with the legs crossed, it's always nice to take the bum out of the way so you can feel the sitting bones touching the ground. And from there, we start building up the posture. So you can maybe close your eyes and take a few minutes or maybe a few breaths just to arrive on the mat. So to bring the focus of your attention to the practice, to at least for now, for this 1 hour, forget about what was happening before the practice, what is going to happen after. It's a moment to be focused on the now, let's say, on our body, on our breath. So you can start feeling your spine, aligning it from the bottom all the way up to the crown of your head. Resting the hands on your legs, softening the face, relaxing the muscles around your eyes. Really bringing your attention to your body. Observing the breath, observing how your belly moves and your chest moves when you breathe. Maybe there is not much movement. Maybe you feel that it's a little bit tensed up. That's all fine. We're just noticing the behavior of the body at this moment. And from here, we're going to start practicing our 4 to 8 breathing. So this breath, both inhale, well, actually the inhale is through the nose, the exhale is through the mouth. And we inhale counting from 1 to 4, exhale counting from 8 to 1. So let's do it together. Inhaling through the nose, 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhaling through the mouth, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Once more, inhaling through the nose. Really feel the expansion of your body while you inhale. And then exhaling through the mouth, relaxing as slow as you can. Maybe doing this sound through the throat while you exhale the air out. So this is the breath that we will practice. Maybe in these 3 trials that we had, you already feel that this gives that nice feeling on the body. That's why it's so important to keep doing it during the practice. We always start our classes with the moon squats. So we will do 3 sets of 5 moon squats. How do we prepare for it? We bring our feet wider than our hips, of course, because we're going to squat down, so we need to have space. And the toes, they're pointing outside. 10 degrees, 12 degrees, maybe 15 degrees. It depends on what fits better, what feels better for you. On the inhale, we always raise the hands up and we back bend a little bit, opening the chest, spreading the arms and the fingers. And on the exhale, we cross the forearms, we clench our fists, and we sit down on the squat. Inhale, extend your arms, open your chest. Exhale, squat down all the way. Inhale up. Spread your arms. Exhale, sit down on the squat, clenching your fists. Inhale up. Open the body. Exhale, sit down. Little bubble. Inhale up. Exhale down, and here we stay for a couple of breaths. You can release your hands, let the palm of the hands face the sky, relax your head. You can do yes and no with your neck to help releasing the tension on the neck. And we go for another set. Inhale all the way up. Open the body. Exhale, squat down. Inhale up again. Spread your fingers, spread your arms. Exhale, clench your fists, cross your forearms all the way down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We're warming up the whole body. Inhale up. All joints. Exhale down, and here we stay. Let's do yes and no with the head. Relaxing the head. We go for the last set. Inhale all the way up. Open the body. Exhale, clench, close it. Inhale up. Exhale, squat. Inhale up. Back bend. Exhale, squat down. Inhale up. We're almost finishing. Exhale, squat down. Last one. Inhale up. Exhale, squat down. Release the hands. Let head and neck heavy. Great. From here, we'll move to the reclining hero. So this posture, you might need a pillow underneath your bum. It really depends on how your body is feeling at the moment. And we will stay on the posture for 5 minutes. So how do we get there? First of all, we bring knees together. Feet will be resting on the ground. We open the feet to the side and we sit in between the heels. Maybe here, for me, for example, is very strong on the ankles and on the knees. So this is where the pillow comes. So we can put the pillow under the bum, in between the heels, and then we are sitting. It's much more comfortable for my knees and my ankles. So you can adjust as you need. Let me start counting. So we will have 5 minutes here. And as I spoke to you in the beginning of the class, whenever we hold postures, we go to the 4 to 8 breathing. This is the way that we have to allow the body to reach this relaxed state. So the first thing that we will do is try to bring the hands on the floor down, on the back of our body. Just observe how your body reacts. If you feel the stretch happening in the quads, so here in the front of your leg. That's really comfortable. You can go one step further, which is bringing elbows down on the floor. If your knees start to come out of the mat, go back to the previous posture. Otherwise, you can stay here. Readjust your bum. You can let the head drop down. And you will feel the stretch happening on your quads. Always go back to the 4 to 8 breathing. This is a nice exploration. You can try to inhale, expanding the area where the stretch is happening, as if you could put your nose on the leg and breathe from there, create space there. And when you exhale, slowly counting from 8 to 1, observe if the muscle starts to melt a little bit more. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. You have crossed already 3 minutes. If you feel that your knees are very comfortable, your ankles are also comfortable, you can try to lay down. See how the body reacts. If you go all the way down, your spine will arch. That's okay. The secret is on the breath. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. You might feel the need to open the knees a little bit. It's totally okay. You're free to readjust your body as needed. Using the breath to bring your focus to the moment, but also to help your body moving from a fight and flight mode to a relaxed mode. Check the time, we have 30 seconds more. Maybe there is space for another round of breath. Very slowly you can start coming back to the posture one step after the other. So if you were laying down, you go up on your elbows. If you were on your elbows, you come up on your hands. And if you were already on your hands, you just sit back. Good. So since this posture, usually we arch the back while we do it, we need to reset our body. So we will reset with cats and cows. What is the cat and cow? On the cow, we will be, well, for both of them, we will be on tabletop. So wrists, elbows, shoulders aligned, knees and hips aligned. If the wrist is in pain in this 90 position, you can, let me just bring the mat a little bit here so you can see my arm. Yeah. So if the wrist in 90 degrees suffers a little bit, you can bring the hands forward so you increase the angle. Then the wrists might not feel that much. The cow. On the cow, we will be looking up, arching our lumbar spine, so belly goes towards the mat. We look up and we squeeze the shoulder blades on the back. This is the cow, inhale. On the exhale, we do the opposite. We push the mat away, bringing chest close to our chin, close to our chest, and the belly button close to the spine, belly button in. Cow, inhale, look up, belly down, squeeze the shoulder blades. Cat, exhale, push the mat away, chin to chest. And we will be moving with this cat and cow on our own pace, inhaling and exhaling. And you can bring different movements as well. So you can bounce back and forth. You can create your own wave with your spine. The only rule here is the inhale in something similar with the cow, where we expand our chest. And on the exhale, we round our back up. We are mobilizing our spine, inhaling and exhaling. On your own pace, on your own cow and cat style. Let's go for our last round. Inhaling in cow. Exhaling cat. Great. And from here we sit on our mat for the butterfly posture. So for this one, you might want to keep a few pillows close by. Might be helpful. So what we're going to do is first bring the soles of the feet together. The feet don't have to be close to you. It can be 3 to 4 fists from your hip. So you just find a nice distance to keep your feet. We start bending forward. So we will be 5 minutes here. Let me start counting already. So here the first thing is try to bend forward from your hips. So you can even put the fingers on the hip bone and try to, as if you could, bend it. So start bending, trying to keep a straight spine in the beginning. See how far you can go. Once you are there, then you release all the weight down and you can round your back here. The pillow can be nice if you want to keep your spine extended. So you can prop under your forehead, for example, like this, to allow your spine just to be extended, but without you having to hold the posture. the main point on gravity yoga is for you to relax on the posture. So you can prop yourself on the best way to reach that. It's really not about the way you look when you perform the postures, it's how you feel on your body. Sometimes putting a pillow under the bum is also a good option. You can also try to see how it feels like. Otherwise, just prop your neck, your head, or your chest. And go to the 4 to 8 breathing. Palms of the hands are facing the sky, so you're not pushing yourself towards the floor. You're just allowing the weight of your own body to pull you down. There is no tension on your neck, on the shoulders, or on your spine. We're aiming here for relaxation. Counting from 1 to 4 in the inhale. Counting from 8 to 1 on the exhale. See how your body behaves. See the power that you have in your breath when you bring the focus together with the breath. As if you could expand, especially the area on the lower back, on your groins, on your hips. As if you could create space when you inhale. When you exhale, you feel the muscles melting, opening. So we aim here to release the tension in the fascia. So in this, it's like a little skin that is around the muscle. This can be super tensed up during the day because we sit a lot. We don't move that much. So those moments of relaxation, stretch, and breathing are super, super beneficial for your body. We already reached 4 minutes, so we are on our last minute. Keep going with the 4 to 8 breathing, our anchor in the class. Melting down. Great, and slowly you can start to move back to a seated position, really step by step, removing the pillows. We're going to reset our body with reversed tabletop. What is that? We start by sitting with the legs extended, so straight legs, palm of the hands very close to our hips, fingers pointing to our toes. So from here you can go with your heels on the ground. On the inhale, we will push our hips up. On the exhale, you can either release the hip down like this, or you can try to be a little bit more active and bring the hips back. So you can choose. Let's do it together. Inhale, hips up. Exhale, you can just sit back or move the hips in between the hands. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do a few times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Just once more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Great. And from here we move to the side stretch or the separate leg stretch. So we will be stretching one leg at a time. Let's start with our right leg. So we keep the right leg straight. We bring the left foot in the inner thigh. So you have this, right leg straight, left leg bended. You might need pillows again. What we're going to do here is to hold just for 3 minutes. Starting now. Now let's set up first. Remembering the butterfly that we were trying to bend from the hips here, it's the same. So we will let our knee very relaxed. You don't have to push or to pull the cap of the knee up. Really let it very soft. Inhale, bring your hands up. Exhale, hands go to the hip bone. And from there, try to keep your spine straight and bend. Go as much as you can. Maybe you will be here. Maybe you can be a little bit down. Once you reach the maximum that you can go with a straight spine, then you start relaxing and curving the spine down. Here is where the pillow can support you on the relaxation. So we will stay here for 3 minutes. You don't have to keep the foot active, so you can really relax the foot, relax the knee. Palm of the hands are facing the sky again. Hands are relaxed, the head is heavy. The neck is also relaxed. And again, we don't care on how this looks like. We want to feel the stretch on the body. So here you might be feeling the stretch happening on the back of your leg. And if you really let your head and your neck very heavy, you'll feel also a stretch that starts on the base of your skull and goes throughout your spine, down into the hips. Maybe you feel a different part of the body stretch, and that's also okay. It can change a lot from body to body. Since we're holding for 3 minutes, we engage with our breath to help the body relaxing. So let's inhale through the nose, counting from 1 to 4. And exhale through the mouth, counting from 8 to 1. And see when you exhale if the body allows you to go a little bit further. Not forcing, but because the body opens up in a way. There is a stretch reflex that happens usually. It's like if the body tenses up a little bit or kind of protecting us from stretching. Then when you use this breathing, you break this reaction. You can really go deeper into the stretch. Great. We're almost there. Just a few seconds more. Slowly, you can start to coming back up. Put the pillow on the side. Before we move to the other side, we will do what's called in yoga the wild thing. So we have the right leg extended. Right hand goes to the back, fingers pointed to the back of your mat. Left foot comes on the floor. What we're going to do here is to use our left heel, force it down on the floor to lift our hip and open the body. So you bring the left hand to the back, open your chest, breathe in, inhale, on the exhale, come back on the floor. Great. And from here we shift sides. So now we have left leg extended, right foot coming, touching our inner thigh. Have your pillow close by. And here again, remember that the leg is relaxed, so we're not tensing it up. The knee is relaxed. We inhale, bringing the hands up, creating space on the spine. Exhale, the hands come on the hips. And we start trying to feel if we can bend from the hip. Just observe, try to keep the spine straight and go as further as you can. Once you've reached your limit, allow the body to melt. And here is where we prop ourselves. Let's count our 3 minutes. Check in with your body. Keep the palm of the hands facing the sky. Relax the neck and the head. I'm feeling, for example, on my body, my left thigh trying to contract. So maybe you have a different reaction on your body. Just observe what's going on and use the breathing, the 4 to 8 breath, to create space first in this area where you feel the tension. Then on the exhale to see if you can release the tension with the breath. There is no perfect posture, so sometimes the leg wants to open a little bit to the side. That's totally fine. You're free to readjust. You are the only one who can really know where the limit is on your body. It's very important that you respect this limit. We don't want to cause pain. We want to give a nice stretch to the body. It is for sure challenging in some postures, and then having this connection with your body will help you finding which is the best alignment or the best way to be on the posture. And you are free to readjust. We already crossed half of the time. Let's go for a round of breath together. Let's inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Seeing if the body opens up a little bit more. Feeling where the stretch is happening. And slowly we can start to come back. Little by little, we bring our upper body back. Pillow can go on the side. We will do the wild thing on the left side now. So left leg straighten, left hand on the back. Right foot goes on the ground, and we will use the right heel to pull us up. So we force the heel towards the ground, bringing the hip up and opening the hand or bringing the hand all the way to the back. Inhale here, exhale, slowly come back. Beautiful. From here, you can grab your strap and slowly bring yourself down on the floor. We go now to the flamenco posture. So we already worked on our spine. We had a little bit of hips and hamstrings, and we will keep working with the hamstrings now. So we'll start with the right leg, bringing the leg up. And here you will use the scarf, wrap it around your foot. It can be close to your heel. Inhale here. On the exhale, extend your leg all the way up. And here we will count 3 minutes or 2 minutes actually for each side. So it's nice here to keep also your arms straight because this helps you holding the posture. Remember that we are working with the right side, so the left leg can be completely relaxed. It doesn't have to be, you don't have to create any sort of tension there. Just relax it on the mat. You're working with the right one. Your toes can be pointing to you, to your face, keeping a foot active. And trying to bring also your shoulders back on the ground. And of course, since we are holding, we go back to the 4 to 8 breathing over and over again. And see if on the exhale, your body allows you to go a little bit deeper. It's not mandatory. It's just this playfulness with the body, exploration, let's say. You observe the effects that the breathing has, and maybe your body allows you to go deeper. Maybe not. Either way is okay. You have almost 2 minutes, just a few seconds more. Keep going with your breathing. You will feel the stretch on the back of the leg. From here now, we grab our scarf with the right hand. Your left hand is free. And from here, you can start opening the leg to the right. So remember, try to keep the arm straight because this will help you holding the leg. And open it to the side as far as it goes. If it's too difficult, you can also prop under your leg resting your foot on a pillow, for example. This is also an option. And we will hold here for 2 minutes. You can always rearrange the way that you are holding the scarf, because sometimes the hand gets a little bit tired. It's important here that you keep your hips on the ground. If they're coming off the ground, you can maybe back off a little bit with your leg. So inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Another thing that you can do is to try to create a twist as well by looking to the left and opening the left arm to the side. We're almost reaching 1 minute and a half. See where your body is building up tension. Use the breath to release it. Slow, you can start to bring your leg back to the center. I'll just readjust myself to be able to show you. Once you're back, what we're going to do now is to change the hand. So now left hand grabs the scarf and we will bring the right leg over your body to the left side of the mat. And here, of course, your right hip will come out of the mat. That's okay. And we will hold on this position also for a minute. Oh, 2 minutes. It's also a nice moment to try twisting the body. So see if you can start bringing the right shoulder back to the ground. You don't have to force. Just see how much you can bring it back. Open the right arm to the side, maybe gazing to your right hand and observing again the body. Maybe your glutes are contracting, maybe the thighs are contracting. Just send your breath there to this area where you feel that the body's kind of tensing up. And on the exhale, you can bring relaxation to this area. It's very interesting how the breath has this impact on the body. It's all really connected. With the 4 to 8 breathing. Remember to always scan the body, trying to find the spots where the relaxation is required. And send your breath there. Great. From here, we slowly bring the leg back. Release your right leg to go down on the floor again. And we start already with the left leg. So left leg comes up. We pass the scarf around our heel. Toes are pointing to our face. And we start stretching the back of the left leg now. Remember, arms straight makes it easier. You can round the scarf around your hand to help you holding the posture as well. Just readjust as needed. Now that we are working on the left leg, the right leg can rest. Try to bring your shoulders down again on the mat. And feel the stretch happening on the back of your leg. The hamstrings suffer quite a bit from our posture of our sitting posture during the day. So this kind of stretch, we are trying to restore the movement or the flexibility back into the muscle. See if during the exhale, the leg allows you to go a little bit deeper and bring the foot a little bit closer to you. Still keeping the leg straight. Great. From here, grab the scarf with the left hand and start opening the foot to the left. So the leg opens all the way to the left. You might feel difference between one leg and the other. It's completely normal. Remember to relax the right leg. Check the hip to see if both are squared with the floor. You can open the right arm on the side and gaze to your right hand. You might feel now that the right hip is also opening. There's a stretch happening on the muscles that are in this front part of the hips. It's such a simple stretch, but it impacts different groups of muscles. The hands, the hips. Inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. From here you can start moving your leg back to the center. Once you are there, grab your scarf with the right hand and bring the left leg over the body to the right side. Your hip will come out of the floor. That's okay. See if you can bring the shoulder a little bit back. Doesn't have to touch the floor. It's just to create the twist, not forcing it, but just putting your body on a twist or on a twisted position. And here you feel different areas of the body maybe tensing up on this stretch reflex. And what we do, we go to the 4 to 8 breathing. Seeing how deep or how relaxed we can be. A challenging position. It's a nice way to explore the body. The mind can also go away, go far away when we are holding these postures. If that happens, it's also okay, it's normal. Just bring it back gently by bringing the attention again, either to the body or to the breath. From here, slowly, you can start to come back to the center. Release the scarf. Bring the soles of your feet on the ground. So we have both soles on the ground. Your feet is close to your hips. It doesn't have to be super close, but closer. We will bring the right ankle on top of the left knee, creating this figure 4. And from here, we have a few options. One option is grabbing the back of your left leg. So you're bringing the left knee towards your chest. If that's very easy for you and you don't feel much stretch, you can grab your left shin. We will hold this posture for 3 minutes. So our intention here is to stretch the back side of the hip, so the glutes. We have different layers of muscles. We don't want to feel pain on the knee, on the right knee. So if you are feeling any sort of discomfort, remember to bring your toes or to point the toes towards the knee. Maybe you can do in both feet or just on the right one. This will protect your joint. If you still feel uncomfortable, back off a little bit on the posture. So here we are trying to keep the right knee as far as possible from our chest and the left knee as close as possible to our chest. And you can play around. Even though we are holding the posture, some micro movements can be also interesting. So micro moving to the right, micro moving to the left, maybe pulling a little bit closer to your chest. Just feel the range of movement that is possible. And use the 4 to 8 breathing to bring your mind to the moment and also to help your body relaxing the posture. Check in with your neck and your head to make sure they are relaxed. You're not building up tension there. And breathe. It's a nice moment of connection with our bodies. We're giving a moment of rest as well to the mind. It's relaxation for both body and mind. See if on the exhalation, the body allows you to go a little bit deeper. Again, it's not needed, it's just for you to explore. And if it is possible, you can go a little bit deeper. So bringing left knee closer to the chest. Beautiful. Allow now your foot to come back to the mat. So left foot down, right foot down. Bring your knees together, feet together. Open your arms to the sides. Let's just move the knees from one side to the other. So let the knees fall to the right. Try to keep the shoulders on the ground. Then bring the knees back to the center. Let them fall to the left. Again, back to the center, falling to the right. See if you can keep the shoulders where they are. Back to the center, falling to the left. And back to the center. Let's go now to the other leg. So readjust yourself. Now the right foot is on the ground and you bring your left foot on top of the right knee. Let's go with the hands. So first of all, we try to grab the back of our thigh. So the back of the right thigh. Once you are there, see how your body feels. If you still have space, then you can grab your shin. The right leg is somehow relaxed and your left leg is more engaged. So remember to check on your knees. If you're feeling any sort of discomfort, toes, activate your toes. So toes pointing to the knee. Otherwise, you can relax your foot and engage with your breathing. Check on your shoulders. See if you can bring them down. Check on your neck and on your head. Try to bring the right knee as close as possible to your chest. Feeling now the stretch happening on the left side of your hip, on the back part, so the glutes. It's also good for people who have sciatica. This kind of stretch brings a very nice relief. The glutes also suffer with our seated position during the day. So this kind of stretch is also beneficial for this group of muscles. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth. Relaxing your shoulders, observing your body, all the sensations. Doesn't matter if you feel limited, if you feel flexible. What matters is that we are working on the body. The flexibility is where your body can go at that very moment. Changes from time to time, from day to day. And all this is stretching movements that we are doing are helping your body to become more flexible. It's like baby steps, but you can really feel the change once you are committed to the practice and practicing it on a constant basis. Let's go for our last round of breath, inhaling through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Awesome. Release the leg. Bring both feet down on the floor. Let's do again the movements that we did before with the knees. So we bring knees together, feet together, open the arms to the side. Try to keep our shoulders on the ground. So let's allow the knees to fall to the right side. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, let them fall to the left. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, falling to the right. Inhale, bring them back. Exhale, fall to the left. Inhale back. On the exhale, bring now the knees towards your chest, as if you were hugging your legs. Bring them as close as possible to the chest. You can swing from side to side. This is like a massage to the lower back. Breathe in here, inhaling and exhaling. And on your next exhale, release your legs and allow your body to move into Shavasana. So you have your legs extended, arms straight on the sides of your body, palm of the hands facing the sky. Your body is completely relaxed in this posture. It's a posture where we're being held by the ground or by the earth. And we are also open to receive. Here I would like you to connect with the feelings on the body, the sensations on your body. Scan your body from the feet, going up on your legs, knees, hips, continuing up on the belly, lower back, middle back, upper back and chest, shoulders, your arms, your neck and the head. Scanning it, feeling it, connecting with it, appreciating it. Your eyes closed. You can bring one hand on your belly, the other hand on your chest. See how they move with your breath. You can say some nice words to yourself for this commitment of separating this hour to be with yourself, to work on your body, to give this time for your mind also to relax. It's such a beautiful demonstration of love and care for yourself. It has to be appreciated. You can maybe say words like thank you, or feel this gratefulness inside. Take some deep breaths and start to move your body again from the fingertips down, from the tip of the toes up, moving all the joints, ankles, wrists, elbows, knees, hips, shoulders. And you can slowly bring yourself to a seated position. And we are done with our class. Thank you very much for joining.